Hello, my name's Karla, and today we're going to be talking about my STEM story. So, a little bit about me. I was born in Miami, and I was born and raised there, and I speak fluent Spanish. I come from a Mexican and Colombian background. So, my dad is actually Colombian, and my mom is Mexican. I currently major in industrial engineering at the University of Central Florida, and I love to travel and visit new places. I've been to a couple different countries, including like Italy, Spain, the United Kingdom. I've been to UAE, so I've been to a couple places and I really, really enjoy traveling. I also really love going to Disney World since I go to the University of Central Florida. I'm about 30 minutes away from Disney World, and I love giving back to the community, and helping others is something I've always been very passionate about. And currently, I'm actually a program manager intern at Microsoft. So you're probably asking yourself, what is industrial engineering? Industrial engineering at a high level is basically looking at different ways to make an organization work best. So you really just combine a lot of different factors like human and natural resources, technology, equipment available, information, and finance to essentially find effective ways and fast ways to make all of those things function. So you basically design and change how things are done to, again, increase the quality, safety, and the productivity of whatever product that may be. So it could be something as simple as making phones, like Microsoft does, making surfaces, or any other hardware product. So my tech journey is basically I ended up graduating high school in 2017, and at the time, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to get into. I knew that I wanted to do engineering because I was always very interested in like sciences and math. And my dad is actually a mechanical engineer, so I always ended up leaning towards the engineering fields. But I knew I didn't want to do mechanical engineering. So one day I kind of just like sat down and researched everything that I needed to know about different engineering fields, and I came across what was called industrial engineering. And it interested me. It interested me that there was also kind of a business aspect to it and not just the technical aspect. So that's why I decided to study industrial engineering at UCF. So I started studying that, and then eventually I ended up getting involved in different clubs on campus, like one called Theta Tau, which is essentially just an engineering society. I met so many amazing people through that, people that had similar interests, and I learned so much more about the engineering fields and different engineering fields and what you needed to know. A lot more programs like coding. I started getting into more coding, understanding how to code, also using things like AutoCAD. So I really fell in love with everything that had to deal with engineering. And eventually, I decided I wanted to join SHIP, which is the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. And last fall, so about a couple months ago, I ended up going to their national convention looking for an internship. And in that national convention, I interviewed with a bunch of different companies, including Microsoft. So through that national convention is how I landed the current internship that I'm in, which was program management. I got into program management kind of by people talking to me about it and telling me about how it combined the technical aspect of engineering and also a lot of people skills. And I've always been a very social person. I love to talk. So it was definitely something that I was like, wow, I really want to give this a try. So that's why I ended up here. So just basically my advice to you, three things. Definitely learn, explore, and educate yourself on STEM. That's the one thing that I did whenever I started looking for what I wanted to major in, and I don't regret that at all because it gave me an idea of like what the different engineering professions do, what I wanted to lean more towards, what do I like, what do I not like. So definitely educate yourself on that. Explore, learn new things, try something new, It's okay if you don't like it, but at least you tried, and find something that you just really, really enjoy and are passionate about. The second thing I will say is never be afraid to ask questions. Once you start asking questions, you will become so much more wiser in everything that you're doing. It doesn't matter how stupid you think the question might be, always ask questions. It's better to know things than to doubt yourself and not be sure of the answer. The last thing would be to definitely get involved in extracurricular activities, whether that's at school, whether that's even something like playing a sport. Just always make sure that you're keeping busy with other things that you really enjoy. For me, when I got to college, it was basically joining clubs related to engineering, meeting people that had the same interests as me, finding out about different things through those people. And it just was a way to keep me busy and still feel like I had a support system. So definitely, definitely make sure you get involved in extracurricular activities. And last but not least, I'm just going to talk to you quickly about Nuevo Foundation's mission, which is basically to inspire kids to be curious, confident, and courageous by discovering the world of STEM. Again, I talked about it briefly earlier. Definitely be curious, explore, educate yourself on STEM, which is essentially science, technology, engineering, all that stuff. Definitely, definitely do that and find something that you're passionate about. And last thing would be just make sure you stay in touch. We would love to hear more from you. And if you ever want to find out more stories, listen to more stories, find workshops, all those things, follow us on Instagram, go to our website, and also you can send us an email through one of these. Other than that, I just wanted to say make sure that you guys are wearing masks, still social distancing, being safe, and thank you.